Clearly Reviews, and here today we're back with another strain review. Today we have the Polynesian by Archive Seed Bank. What I'm going to actually say right away is I was very alarmed when I took a look at this. The reason why is because it does appear to look very much like lemon cherry gelato. I can't say for sure that it is lemon cherry gelato or it's official. I can't say either of those I can be certain on. What I can say for sure is it has this commercially grown look that is hideous to see. It's definitely not that homegrown, beautiful look that we're all looking for. So when it comes to the look, this one's definitely going to be a 4 at best. I would say maybe even lower is what it deserves, because it does have the color. A lot of people are going to be searching to see. A lot of people really buy with their eyes nowadays, and the color is one of those big pieces of the puzzle that people want to see. But I would say the color in this one isn't going to do it. It's definitely a great, amazing appeal that brings it to a level where people will consider it, but smaller buds, and it's just these tightly compressed little pebble looking things that is going to alarm someone like me. Why I bought it, not sure. I kind of wanted to test the waters, see if I was wrong or right, because buying with your eyes is never the smart way of going about it, but sometimes you have to. And that's why when it leads us into the smell is actually going to be an 8. I think that the smell in this one was very interesting. It sort of does have a little bit of that lemon cherry candiness to it, but it's sort of going to have this sour tange or sour fruity smell that is going to be very appealing. I definitely would say it's definitely something that is going to draw you in off the smell, so an 8 is very fair. It's not going to be the most intense smell. It's not going to be something that just slaps you in the face the second you open the jar. But what it definitely is something that is pleasant, very enjoyable. So a lot of people, I could imagine, being very satisfied with the smell. Moves us to the taste. The taste on this one, I would actually say, has a much better taste than I was expecting. It honestly could be a 9. I'm going to just meet it at an 8.5 because I think an 8.5 is very fair. It's definitely something that isn't necessarily jumping off the script. It's not something that is just going to be amazing, but it is going to be something that is super sweet, kind of going to have some more complexness to the taste than it would the smell. The smell has a nice soury, fruity candy, but I would say that the taste is definitely something that changes throughout your experience with it. What I will say though is it definitely does have more of that lemon cherryness to it when it comes to the taste. I do see how it could actually just be lemon cherry gelato when it comes to the taste, but it also has this creamy, fruity banana almost taste that is very interesting. I don't know if it's like necessarily a banana or like a mint chocolate chip, or I don't know, because it's very complex and very different sometimes. It's something that is very situational, which is very strange. So it's something that I really was curious. Is this just some very unique batch of lemon cherry gelato? I guess that's not something I'm going to be fully able to answer. But what I can say is, for the actual effects on this, is it something that was worth spending money on? I would say not really. I would say that at most it can get like a 6 for the effects. It wasn't something that would slap you in the face strong, nor was it something that was incredibly weak. It definitely was something that had effects to it, but wasn't something that was going to be long lasting, and it definitely wasn't going to be something that was super game changing. It was more or less just something that was a cool euphoria that would kind of help you with some creative things, but realistically it is very similar to that lemon cherry gelato style of effect, where it isn't going to be medical at all. It's definitely more or less just going to be an enhancer, a mood changer, which could be medical for some certain people if they're grasping at straws. But realistically, this one's more of just an enhancer, something to boost your mood, something to put a little bit of a smile on your face and also keep you focused and productive throughout having those pleasant, happy effects. So, is it something I would say is good? Yeah, it's great. But is it something that is unique? No. Is it something that I would say could be lemon cherry gelato? Yes. I have no possible answer on, or I have no actual way to prove yes or no, but what I can say for sure is anything that resembles candy too much in the game right now is going to get overlooked. It's never going to be able to become the next biggest thing. So anyone that's just rerunning or re-rocking anything is usually doing it just for money. So it is what it is. I would not give this one my recommendation.